So, in as much as I hate to admit this, but I can't deny the fact that the UK Home Secretary is taking actions on post-study work visa. However, some courses are being targeted. Not all courses would be affected in this new policy. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell you guys everything about this new update and the courses that are affected. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, hello, you are welcome. I am Chinemerem and I talk about the UK, studying in the UK, working in the UK, life in the UK, and basically you get to see the UK through my lens. I beg you to take the next step by subscribing to my channel and click on the bell close to the subscribe button so that when I post new content, you will be notified. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are amazing. Thank you for coming back. So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to just go straight to the point. The UK Home Secretary said that international students are now abusing the study route. They are now using it as a means to bring their dependents to run away from their country. Ministers have also said that it is not right for one student to bring about 5 or 6 dependents to the UK with them. And they called it bad migration. The Home Secretary is also trying to tackle this bad migration. And there's been news making round that dependent visas will be stopped. Well, I'm not saying this from the Home Secretary perspective, from a minister's perspective. I am none of this. But all I'm saying is UK is family oriented. Even though it may not seem as such, they are really family oriented. They believe in if you've got a family, you should stay with your family. And that's why you hardly see them deny dependent visa. They hardly deny dependent visas. Not that they don't, they do, but hardly, except maybe you've done one or two things that's before they would deny your dependent visa application. However, I think that in a bid to tackle this bad migration, they are now tackling the root of the problem. Because of course, dependents cannot come to the UK if they don't have a main applicant to depend on. So I got questions about how to apply for dependent visas. How do I get a dependent visa? You don't get a dependent visa if you don't have a main applicant, whether a worker or a student. And dependents are only partners and kids. If you are sister, brother, friend, you can't be a dependent to the main applicant. Now they think, okay, for us to stop dependents, we have to stop the main person that is coming because it is the main person that will bring the dependent. Also, she mentioned that some international students are studying substandard courses in the UK. And someone asked me a question, how do we know the substandard courses? Honestly, I can't answer that question because I had no idea that UK had substandard courses until that very day. However, she didn't mention what those substandard courses are. She only said she's going to target those that are studying substandard courses. But in this recent update, she has said that those that will be granted post-study work visas are those that have successfully finished a program in high demand subject areas. So I think somehow we are getting answers to our questions about what courses are standard and what ones are substandard. And the target is to target those that are studying substandard courses or those courses that are not in high demand. You may think, how do I know courses that are in high demand and those that are not in high demand? Now, the UK have got a list of jobs in high demand in the UK. I have a video on my channel about that where I explained everything about the list, how to apply, how to search for jobs and all. I would leave a link if I remember to do that. So if you intend to study in the UK soon or now, or maybe you're in the UK already and you're wondering if your course is on the shortage occupation list or jobs that are in high demand, now all you need to do is go to gov.uk and search shortage occupation list in the UK. You will see a list of them. So what you will do is you should check if the course you are coming to the UK to study would qualify you to work in any of those areas. I've heard people say, oh, I'm not concerned about the course I'm coming to study. All I want is just to live. Now studying in the UK is beyond just wanting to live. It is now more about research about the course you are studying before you even move or before you even start your application. Because there's some courses that when you study them, of course, you know you are not much needed, and that means your post-study work visa may also be affected. So you will always consider and check if the course you are coming to study would get you a job in any of those areas on the shortage occupation list. If you check this list here, you will see that music is on this list. Music and musicians, dancers are on this list. On a normal day, you would think to yourself, well, music and dancing should be a substandard course, isn't it? So yeah, but music is on this shortage occupation list. So I can't really say or identify what exactly a substandard course is. Check out this list and make sure that you are coming for the course that would keep you here in the country once you are done with your program. If for any reason whatsoever you are coming to study a course or you are already studying a course that is not on the shortage occupation list, you may be targeted soon. I know that people with third class and HND certificates or degrees don't really have so many choices because most universities in the UK wouldn't accept them to study all those presumed standard courses. And even schools that accept those that have third class and HND accept them to study some courses like management and some basic courses. But if you've got a third class or you've got HND and you want to up your game and give yourself room to be able to get all those standard choices, you can do a BSc top up or a pre-masters program in any of these subject areas that are in high demand. Once you've done a top up or a pre-masters, you can now start up master's program fully, and once you graduate, of course, you will not be in the high demand areas and give yourself more chances of being sponsored on a tier 2 visa or even getting a post-study work visa, and then you work your way around it. On the flip side, UK universities think that it is a wrong move to stop international students or to reduce post-study work visas for international students after graduation. Now they've written to the Home Office and they are saying you guys should think about this because international students are really important to our economy, to our universities. So on the good side, UK universities are not happy about the recent development, and I'm sure international students are not happy about the recent development as well. However, they've written to them and we are hoping to hear something from them soon, whether they are agreeing to what the universities are saying or whether they are sticking to their own decision. So yes, but whatever the decision is, whatever happens, I'm going to always bring those updates here on my channel. Then you may think UK is not the only country to move to in 2022. I agree with you. There are so many countries right now that have their borders open and are happy to accept international students. You can just check out my other videos about other countries. I have a few of them on my channel. Many countries are currently struggling with labor and a few other things. So if you are interested, let me know and I'll bring up these beautiful countries, how to apply, how to go to those countries. And the good news is that they are even cheaper than the UK and also have so many opportunities and chances in those countries as well. Let's not just put our eggs in one basket. Every new update may likely take place from April the next year. So all these updates have been rolling out in the past few months and all. So many of them may not take effect now. They may start taking effect from April next year. Right now, these changes, I'm not even surprised. But then let's keep our fingers crossed and keep hoping. And that's just about this video. Until I see you guys again in my next video, take care, stay safe, and bye.